Hi, I'm Dylan, and you're watching Cinephoto. Today we're talking about art versus business. Sometimes I feel like a mental patient with split personalities. On the one hand, I am a driven, prudent leader. I take charge, I get things done, and I reap the inevitable rewards. I'm motivated not by profits, but by the challenge. On the other hand, my brain works through images. I see beauty everywhere I look, and creating images that can move others is what gets me out of bed in the morning. So who am I? The struggle is real. The thought of chasing away potential business clients by showcasing artistic content is utterly terrifying. They're watching me to achieve some result in their business. Why would they care about a video focused on art and expression? Still, I'm not an MBA. I don't spend my days counting numbers or dwelling on efficiency. And if I was, my content would likely be horribly boring. So, how do I navigate the intersection of art and business? Here's what I've learned. The best business content doesn't come from MBAs. It comes from people who are genuinely passionate about solving problems. And the truth is, my artistic eye is my business advantage. When I'm shooting for a client, I'm not just delivering a service, I'm seeing their story in a way that someone focused purely on metrics never could. The mistake I was making was thinking I had to choose a side, that I had to either be a buttoned up business guy or a tortured artist. What if, instead of hiding the artistic side from business clients, I showed them how that perspective solves their actual problems? What if the imagery and storytelling aren't distractions from the business results, but the very thing that gets those results? Because here's what I've noticed. The businesses that stand out, the ones that people actually remember and talk about, they all have one thing in common. They understand that people don't buy products or services. They buy stories, they buy emotions, they buy into a vision of who they would become. Creating that vision, that's not a business skill, that's art. So maybe the question isn't, am I an artist or am I a businessman? Maybe the question is, how do I use my artistic perspective to solve business problems better than anyone else can? When I stopped trying to separate these two sides of myself, something interesting happened. My work got better, my clients got better results, and I stopped feeling like I was living a double life. The artist in me makes the work compelling. The businessman in me makes sure it actually works. And together, they make something that neither could create alone.